In this video, we are going to show you the 5 typical foods you need to try in Budapest, where they come from, where to eat the best versions, and how much each one costs. Hungarian cuisine is one of the tastiest and most comforting in Europe, made of generous ingredients and a lot of seasoning, with paprika as the great star, stewed meats, homemade pasta, and mouth-watering desserts. Eating in Budapest is an experience on its own, and the best part, it is hearty and cheap. We have tried everything over there, in the hidden traditional restaurants and at the market stalls, and we are going to tell you exactly what to order so you do not go wrong. At the end, we are also going to give tips on the best food neighborhoods and 3 practical tips that will greatly improve your experience. Let us go. Our first food is the goulash, perhaps the most famous dish in Hungary. Forget the thick and creamy version that many people know outside the country. The real Hungarian goulash is a hearty soup of beef, potato, carrot, onion, and lots of paprika, cooked very slowly until the meat falls apart. Its origin comes from the herdsmen who cooked this soup in iron cauldrons out in the open fields, and that is why it has that rustic and smoky taste. We always recommend eating the goulash at a traditional restaurant, the kind with a checkered tablecloth and live gypsy music. The price is usually between $6 and $9 a bowl. On our trips, we confess that we ate goulash almost every day because it is warm, comforting, and very tasty, especially in the cold. The second food is the langos, the absolute king of Hungarian street food. It is a potato dough fried on the spot that turns golden and crispy outside and soft inside, the size of a plate. The classic version comes topped with sour cream and plenty of grated cheese, but there is also one with garlic, with ham, and even sweet versions. The word langos comes from flame, because in the old days the dough was baked at the mouth of the wood oven. We recommend trying it at the stalls of the Great Market Hall on the upper floor, where the line moves fast and the langos comes out fresh. The price is between $3 and $5 per unit, and just one is already a complete meal. It is one of the places we most enjoyed getting to know while eating. The third is the chicken with paprika, which over there is called something similar to paprikash. It is one of the most comforting dishes in Hungarian cuisine. It is pieces of chicken slowly cooked in a creamy sauce of onion, sweet paprika, and sour cream, which gets that beautiful orange color. The secret is in the Hungarian paprika, considered the best in the world, which gives flavor without being spicy. This dish almost always comes with nokedla, a little homemade pasta similar to dumplings, perfect to soak up all the sauce. We always recommend eating it at a traditional family home, the kind with a recipe passed down through generations. The price of a generous portion is between $10 and $15. When well made, it is one of the best things we have ever eaten in Hungary. The fourth food is the chimney cake, that hollow cylindrical sweet you see on every corner of the center. The dough is wrapped around a wooden cylinder, baked, turning over coals until golden, and then rolled in sugar with cinnamon, which caramelizes and forms a crunchy crust. The name in Hungarian recalls the shape of a little chimney, hence the nickname. It is a traditional sweet of parties and holidays, especially in winter and at Christmas, when its smell takes over the Christmas markets. Today, many stalls serve the cake filled with ice cream, chocolate spread, or nuts. We always bought one to eat while walking down the street, still warm. The price is between $3 and $5. The fifth is the Hungarian sausage with a side of cabbage, a dish that shows the soul of the country home cooking. The Hungarian sausages are smoked and seasoned with paprika and garlic, with a strong and striking flavor, served with mustard, horseradish, and fresh bread. On cold days, we also highly recommend the lekso, a sauté of pepper, tomato, onion, and sausage, similar to a stew, which is pure comfort. These dishes have been part of Hungarian daily life for centuries and are sold both at the markets and at the traditional taverns. The flavor is intense and the portion is always hearty. The price is very low, between $5 and $8, and you cannot talk about Hungarian food without mentioning the drinks and desserts. For dessert, try the dobos cake, a classic of several layers with chocolate cream and a hard caramel topping, and the Hungarian strudel, filled with apple, cherry, or cheese. Another delight is the Turo Rudi, a sweet cheese bar covered in chocolate that the Hungarians love and sell in any market. To drink, the sweet Tokaji wine is a Hungarian jewel, served with dessert, and the palinka is the national fruit spirit, very strong, which usually opens the meals. And do not miss having a coffee in one of the historic cafes of the city, those luxurious halls with golden ceilings, like the famous New York Cafe, where having a cappuccino with a slice of cake is an experience on its own. These are experiences that complete any meal over there. Speaking of food and that urge to try everything, in the video description and here in the QR code, we are going to leave the link to the site we always use to buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the biggest tour site in the world, and it has practically everything there, including guided food tours through the markets and restaurants of Budapest. Everything for the lowest price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. And they have free tours that are great. And remember that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to put together your entire trip for the lowest price. The sites we use to plan our trips and that have everything much cheaper, travel SIM card, travel insurance for half the price, tickets for all the attractions, good and cheap hotels we have stayed in, cheap car rental, and the global account. And the links already contain automatic discounts, so save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. Now, about where to eat, some neighborhoods stand out. District 7, the famous Jewish quarter, is the heart of relaxed food, full of bars with kitchens, food trucks, and the famous ruin bars that serve snacks. District 5, the center, concentrates the traditional restaurants and the most beautiful historic cafes. The Vechi Street has more touristy options, so watch out for the prices. And for a more local and authentic experience, it is worth crossing to the Buda side or exploring the more residential neighborhoods where the real Hungarians eat for much fairer prices. And if you want to see where the real Hungarians buy their food, do not miss a stop at the Great Market Hall, also known as the Covered Market. It is a huge and beautiful building of colorful bricks and a decorated roof, full of stalls of hanging paprika, salamis, cheeses, preserves, and sweets, with that lively energy that brings the place to life. On the upper floor, there are small stalls that serve some of the cheapest and most authentic dishes in the city, from langos to goulash, frequented by both tourists and locals. It is a cultural experience on its own. The entrance is free, and a feast for anyone who loves to take photos. And since we are talking about neighborhoods full of restaurants, here is the golden tip about where to stay. We created this personalized map, which explains exactly which is the best area to stay close to everything. By staying in this area, in District 5, you cannot go wrong. You leave the hotel, and you are already surrounded by the best restaurants and markets. And in the video description, and here in the QR code, we are going to leave the link to the page with this map and with the hotels we have stayed in and highly recommend, including a hotel in District 5 where we stayed for an incredible price, super well located, just steps from the best food options in the city. We saved a lot with that choice. To wrap up, 3 practical tips that make all the difference. The first, about tipping. In Hungary, the tip is well expected, so leave around 10 to 15% if you like the service, but check the bill, because some places already include the service charge. The second tip, do not be afraid of street food in the market stalls. They are clean, busy, and usually tastier and more authentic than many an expensive restaurant in the center. The third, at the busier and more popular restaurants, especially on weekends, it is worth reserving a table in advance because they fill up fast at dinner time. And for those who are new here on the channel, a very warm welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you are enjoying it, subscribe here to the channel and like the video, which helps us a lot. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.